7 News alert now. We have new data from the federal government that reveals overdose deaths hit a record high across the country. And in South Carolina, the deaths were up more than 50% for 2020. Our Jason Raven found out what drove the increase and what's being done to turn it all around.
Before the start of the COVID-19 pandemic, South Carolina was making progress in slowing the number of drug overdose deaths per year. Now, it looked like numbers were beginning to level off in 2019, but that changed last year. Now, state officials knew the drug overdose death numbers in 2020 would be extremely difficult to look at.
I don't think we expected it to be a 50% increase over 2019. It's just such a sharp incline.
The CDC says that nationally, deaths jumped 29% compared to 2019. Provisional data shows more than 93,000 Americans died of a drug overdose in 2020. About 1,700 of those people were South Carolinians.
It hurts our hearts.
The South Carolina Department of Alcohol and Other Drug Abuse Services, also known as DEODAS, says isolation due to the pandemic helped drive this increase in deaths.
A lot of negative feelings were occurring in people's lives last year associated with the pandemic. And, people often turn to drugs and alcohol to alleviate negative feelings.
Director Sarah Goldsby says the increased potency in illicit drugs also led to the increase. She says they have been using targeted approaches and real-time surveillance to get services or overdose drug reversal drugs to locations most in need as soon as possible.
I think the key to this is engaging folks in treatment, mitigating the risk with the illicit drug supply, and just working harder than ever so we can turn this around this year.
And Director Goldsby says reports of suspected overdoses in South Carolina remain at elevated levels in 2021. In Columbia, Jason Raven, 7 News.
Now, Director Goldsby does want to remind people that there is help out there. You can head to our website, WSPA.com, get more information on both recovery services and treatment.